Hi, welcome to So Code. In this video, we'll be creating a gallery. I'll be formatting it into a table like this. So let's get into it. So I've got this table in Google Sheet with names of car owners by year, model, manufacturer, and we'll be formatting it as I've just shown you. So let's add my sheet from Google Sheet, called it AutoBase. So you could pick random data if you want to practice this. You could also get some ready-made data from internet. Right, so pull down our gallery and let's put a button right there. Yeah, so put a button. So the logic we'll be implementing right here is to find a way to alternate the colors along the rows of a gallery. So I want to make use of auto number. In the data from the data source, there is no column for serial numbers. So we want to generate that one right here. So that's why I will be looping through a sequence of 1 to x. So my x being the number of rows in my database. So that's what we have right there for all sequence of count rows AutoBase. Then I'll be creating a collection for the items of the grid view. So let's say the manufacturer, I'll be using the index to pick the records from the database one by one. So the manufacturer will be the index of AutoBase of value. So the value will be the sequence from 1. So in the first iteration, the value will be 1. So the index AutoBase of 1 dot manufacturer is the manufacturer. Then the year from that. Then the serial number is what will it will be the value that the sequence will be generating. So it will be 1, 2, 3, all to the end of the records. So we're going to be using that number to do something. If you've got, you could come up with a different idea to achieving this, but this is just one way that I see that works easily. And you'll see how that pans out just in a few moments. So the items is going to be, the item of the gallery is going to be the collection that we have created from the database, right? So let's format this accordingly. Let's place the fields just quickly. All right, so we've got manufacturer, that's model. So let's copy and paste another field. That will be year. Then the owner is not very important for now. So right there we got our data loaded. So let's just put this gallery into shape. Right, so let's put a rectangle. So the rectangle is going to be what will be driving the background colors, the fill color of the rows. You could use label. Could we use label? I think rectangle is just the best. It's just the best option. And send it to background. And then we can go ahead to work on the colors. So alternate the colors. So we'll go to the fill property. Now this is where it's a bit tricky but in the actual sense, it's very straightforward. So we want to use a modulo function to determine. So what we want to actually achieve is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One thing that is common between the sequence is odd and even number are constantly interchanging. So we want to identify from our serial number which one is odd, which one is even number. So by that, we'll be able to dictate to say that if a particular row is odd number, use this color. If it's even number, use the other color. So that's the color I've chosen, kind of light blue and white. So you could take a color of your choice. So the modulo function, you may not be familiar with modulo function. Modulo function returns, that's defined by MOD, by mode. So modulo function only returns the remainder after dividing two values. So for instance, 4 modulo 4, 2 is 0, because when you divide 4 by 2, there's no remainder. So modulo is basically a remainder of division. So we got our elegant elegant table, just as simple as that. So you could choose any color of your choice. You could make it more fanciful. You could create headers as well to this table, and so let's change the thickness of that. Right, I think it looks fairer. Right, so we got our elegant table. That's quite easy, and it really looks interesting rather than having the general just excuse me. So let me just show you the serial number that was generated. So SN, that's it. So when you have odd numbers, it's blue. When you have even numbers, it's white. And so all the way down, if you have 1 million records, it's going to do that consistently. Right. So save lives. So that's it. Thank you for watching.